Alright, we're back with more Assassin's Creed. No bounty hunters are after me, so we're just going to talk to this lady.
Your plan seemed to work. The Monger's thugs ambushed me. I heard. I also heard you had no problems dealing with them.
I am super
Wasn't
cool.
my first fight in Corinth. Or your last. We're going to take the Monger to task at the theater. I've arranged the Corinthian drama.
I like this plan. Excited to be a part of this plan.
Brasidas is worried about the anarchy that could follow the Monger's death.
I don't like that plan.
But wants it done quietly. That man is a long way from Sparta. This is Corinthia, so we'll...
You make a strong argument.
I'm with you. We'll put on a show. Meet me and my girls there. The public has no idea what spectacle they're about to witness.
Do. Pardon me. Just going to go around the big angry place full of guards. Yay. Hello, man with a large stick.
You wanted the fucking show?
I wanted you to see the face of every person you've wronged.
I'll cover their faces with that precious blood of yours.
Nice.
Should have done with Mirini.
You're gonna get it now, son.
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Get your filthy hands!
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
Rude.
You knew my mother?
She was big fucking trouble, but I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head.
Not if I bring her yours
Oh,
first.
don't look at my arm clipping through my sword over there.
After I smash your brains all over the stage. Get the fuck off my streets.
They're not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my...
Oh, hey. Turns out,
You're going to fight me?
this guy's gonna get it. Whoop. Hello. Pardon me. Ow. Horse. Okay.
called the weasel that steals your bread, the scourge that spoils your crops.
You've waited long enough to get your hands on her.
And the pleasure is all mine.
Oh. It's not going well for that guy. Gross.
Feel better.
I have been starving for this.
He deserved all of it.
And you deserve your answers. Come, let's speak in private.
Loading screens.
I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alcibiades. He sent you here, after all.
Sick burns on Alcibiades.
Meets the eye.
He knew you could safeguard him from that beast.
It's no secret that I'll also benefit from his death. Let's talk.
Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me, like a great storm.
I remember that part of her well.
A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for.
You speak of her kindly. You were her friend.
Perhaps on the surface, but she had a great pain in the middle of her that no one could get to.
After Corinth, where did she go?
That? I don't know.
She must have given you some hint.
I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to a lucky dice throw.
Nice. Always a good way to win boats. Just roll a
I
dice.
remember the ship's name well.
Siren Song.
It was famous for weathering all the Poseidon through.
It's a tough boat.
Thank you, Anthusa.
May the gods look well upon you, Cassandra. Visit me anytime. I'll catch you up on Corinth's affairs. It seems I have an interesting future ahead of me.
So do I.
Silence. If I can find someone who knows the ship, I'll be one step closer to finding her. I should have enough information.
Alright, so we can go hang out with Auspicia. Or... Don't mind me just looking at stuff.
I should have that.
Alright. What am I doing again? Alright, I was going to do this one.
Siaspacia.
Need to find my boat. Actually, what would be easier to do what is this? Oh. So we're just going to cheat. We're going to do some hot fast travel cheating over here. Because I don't want to sail all the way around, like, the southern tip of Sparta to get to Mykonos. Because that's not fun internet television. So instead, we're going to slip over here. As the game continues to catch up on things that I have accomplished, we're going to go over here. Oh, pardon me. Because there's a convenient feature in this game where if you go to a ship dock, you can be like, hey boat, come over here, I need ya. And your boat's like, hey, what's up? And so, instead of having to sail from here all the way over to Mykonos, there it is. You just have to do this. It's quite convenient. I'm sailing the wrong way. Eh, whatever. It'll get me there. It's just slightly longer. Who cares? Oh.
Feel that wind! Sails down!
Off to the open sea we go. Just insert that Fleet Foxes song right here. Just open up a new tab. Just type in Mykonos Fleet Foxes. Have a nice jam session. You know, want to skirt to the other side of this island. And there is Mykonos.
Make ready for mooring!
Alright. Taking this lady to Mykonos. She is psyched about it.
You've more than made up for killing my abductors, Mistios. Thank you. Do me a favor, and tell your friends the truth next time. I'll consider it. Put my coins to good use and wish me luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Now we have a whole bunch of fast travel points on Mykonos, which is good because we're going to be here for a little bit. So that dog weirdly slides up these stairs. This isn't technically part of the main story, but it is in-depth enough that it basically is part of the main story. Which is why we're hanging out over here. Give me an opportunity to get a few more levels than just beelining the main story. And it's pretty, you know, interesting, good narrative stuff happens over here. Up. And we're going to pick up these viewpoints real quick because they are important. See, this is what I meant last stream with, like, Artemis Agroterra. Like, I don't know what that really means. Is Agroterra, like, a place? Is that a god variation, like it's some kind of gacha game? And it's like you got your summer Artemis and your New Year's Artemis.
Artemis is a
And your hot spring, Artemis. I am not an expert on Greek mythology. I believe that is all the fast travel points on Mykonos. So, let's pop over here. Let's just set this quest as the main quest. And it looks like there's trouble in paradise. Pardon me. Appreciate that guy being like, hey you, what are you doing?
Sides of the same coin. Delos, sacred birthplace of Artemis and Apollo, and Mykonos, where people do everything that's forbidden on
Mykonos, the red light district of Delos.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Mystios. That's you. Otharkis, cruel leader of Delos Islands, takes money from our pockets and food from our mouths, all to feed his
Insatiable.
Yes, his insatiable thirst for power.
Odarkis is one of them, Barnabas. The ones hunting my family. Keep reading.
We are a modest but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our vile oppressor. I pray the winds guide you swiftly to our shores, Mystios. Our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
We arrived just
Be a nice
in
person.
time.
You see, Poseidon wasn't trying to drown you. He was getting you where you needed to go. Aggressive.
Does the note say where Kira is?
There are two locations marked. A camp along the northwestern coast and a hideout that looks like it's underneath the city.
It's time I met with this Kira.
I'll have the ship ready in case we need any immediate departures.
That was Kefalonia, and that was mostly your fault.
Burn. Got him.
Cassandra.
Here, Barnabas.
Let's find some hideouts. Oop. Okay. It's like, I bet I'm gonna catch on fire, and then I didn't.
I should stay hidden if I don't.
I'm pretty psyched about not catching on
There's the
fire.
rebel hideout.
Come on. There we go.
Seems like a good place for a hideout.
It's a nice cave. Hello.
Looking for the one called Kira. I've come in response to a call for help.
I love this cutscene so much. It's super good.
Are you here to spy, Athenia? Or maybe
Just the face of, oh my god, did you really just do that?
dressed in a dirty disguise?
Sure, I'm a god. You think it's wise to throw blades first and ask questions later?
Podarkis and his men have been hunting and killing us without mercy.
I'm gonna be super honest, that cutscene is the main reason why we're doing the Mykonos stuff. Ow. It's my wrist popping.
His spies everywhere. He won't rest until all who oppose him are dead. We are all that's left of the resistance. This is the first night for our lives, and it could be our last. And suddenly, you show up.
This is why I'm here. It's your symbol, right?
You're the Mystios who bears the eagle of Zeus. My apologies. These are dangerous times
Yep,
for anyone
it's
waging
me.
war against the Athenian Empire and the Delian League. I am Kira.
I came here to help you deal with one man, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to the mighty Cassandra and Sparta too.
Podarkis discovered the other camp and sent Athenian soldiers to attack.
Malaka!
Nope. First, Malika.
Fight. Leave the soldiers to me.
If you think I'm going to miss a chance to kill Athenians, you're the one who...
Steve, why'd you prove her point? Come on, man. Gotta work on this.
Did Sparta answer your call for help?
A polemarchos named Thaletas and a handful of Spartans landed on Mykonos not long before you.
It's their camp we're headed to, isn't it?
Thaletas needs our help now, though he'd never admit it.
Sounds Spartan, all right.
Who is shooting? And why? Do, 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 do. Really appreciate, like, teleporting while on fire. That'd be a real rude awakening. Just, oh god, I'm stabbed. Oh god, I'm on fire because this lady just flash stepped over to me while I was on fire. Or while she was on fire, rather. sir.
You fought well, Kira. You too, Spartan?
Definitely not a Spartan.
Just deadly.
Well, you fight and talk like one.
Why would I
What
be
do
a
they call
Spartan?
you, warrior?
This is Cassandra, the one I told you about.
They call me Thaletas. I was Polemarchos to the Spartans here.
Was.
Our ship was sunk. Our generals killed. There are only a few of us left.
We've all lost friends to this war.
And we will mourn them later.
She's right. We shouldn't be standing here drenched in Athenian blood.
We'll be safe in the hideout. Let's talk there.
Will you come to the hideout now or meet us there later?
There's no time to waste. We'll go to the hideout.
Let's go. Let's party.
How long till Podarkes
Oh
finds us?
no.
We're right under his nose.
This was a mistake, says Cassandra.
He couldn't find the statue of Artemis Agrothera if he was standing on her head.
We know
There are a
where
lot
he
of really
lives.
good Cassandra
I say we
faces
knock down his
in
door
this plot.
and run our spears through his face.
That's a terrible plan.
The Spartan phalanx is impenetrable in a ground assault.
Not when there's only 12 of you. You think with your heart. That's what I like about you. But you're a general. To those men now, you need to think with your head.
All you do is hide in caves and lurk in shadows. We didn't come here to hide. We came here to fight.
And we will. But right now, we're outnumbered. We must be strategic. Cassandra, what do you think we should do?
Kira's right. Taking them head on would be suicide.
Sailing
What's up with
here
all these
is
Spartans
suicide.
and their terrible rat
Right now,
tails?
My men are on the beach. That's where I'll be.
Now let us don't.
If you decide you actually want to win this rebellion, come find me.
Appreciate making fun of Spartans and their terrible rat tails.
We'll be fine after
Just all of a sudden made it start
But
raining
I'm
really
glad
hard.
you're leaving, Cassandra. Meet me at the Temple of Artemis. There we can discuss how to take down Podarkes.
This is going to be
Hello.
Hi.
I'm so tired that I've essentially been asleep sitting in my computer chair for the last 2.5 hours.
Nice. I'm standing on a bowl.
Why are you standing on a pole?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Because I just loaded out of a cutscene and all of a sudden I'm just doing my... This is some core strength that Cassandra has right here.
Oh, okay, it's just asserting dominance.
Yes.
I think the most impressive thing is that she's not tipping it over either.
Yeah, no. Ugh. Gotta itch
So
my
how's
eye.
the Assassin's Creed been going? I see that you made it to this island.
To Mykonos. With a vision of a gentle coast. Yeah, it's been uneventful. Killed the monger. Made it to Mykonos.
That guy had it coming.
Yeah. Whoa. Can I not? Okay, I can't stand on that for some reason. Seemed weird, because that seemed like a thing that I should be able to stand on, but, you know. I'm not gonna...
Luckily, I woke up in time to take my last antibiotic.
Makes
There,
sense.
finally done with that.
How's your leg doing?
Better. Still got the hole in it, but, you know, that's gonna be a while before that actually fixes up.
And you won't be the last.
Villians are kind people. At least we were. Before him.
Podarkis.
That man's been hunting me my whole life.
Podarkis and others like him want me and my family dead.
He executed my family years later. I survived.
She was raised by rogue warriors. I can't believe Mickey Rourke raised this lady.
Now. And one day, I will fire an arrow into his black heart. One for every Villian family he's destroyed.
That's a lot of arrows.
Then it's time we turn this predator into prey.
How do we get past his guards?
Soldiers need two things to fight. Swords in their hands and food in their bellies. Take them away and the cards fall.
Scouts reported Podarkis' supplies and weapons were stockpiled in the old ruins on Delos Island.
I just want an Easter egg where her voice actor just drunkenly recites the Rogue Warrior credits song.
I have this copy of I have this copy of Rogue Warrior over here.
Can't you just skip all of this side questing and just go stab this guy?
You absolutely can, but it skips like a billion things, and that's a little nuts.
All right.
But yeah, no, like he's somewhere. Where is he?
Because I want to say what happened with me was, like, I got that quest, and then I got a quest that was like, hey, you should go you should go check out that dude's house and steal a thing. Or, like, was it steal a thing or put a thing in his house? Something. I had to go do something in that guy's house, so I went there and did the thing, and then turned around, and all the way out, I just saw a room with that guy sitting in it alone. And I was like, is that the dude? And I just checked my thing and was like, yeah, that's the dude. I'm just gonna stab him. Fuck it. And I did. And then it was like, hey, you're done.
You absolutely can just go and stab that man, and it skips 90% of the things on Mykonos.
Which I guess is what I did.
Yeah.
Ready to set sail?
Like, I want to say if you kill him, like, you can also, like, if you're crazy, you can kill him before you get the thing that's like, hey, come to Mykonos. And then you just get, like, 12 quests that are the, no one knows why Cassandra was feeling extra stabby that day, but she did a quest before she was supposed to.
I still love that message.
It's real good. I wish I could remember a way to just trigger one of those.
I mean, I got it a lot by just clearing camps and whatnot. Clearing camps, killing animals, etc. And then I would go to town and there'd be one of those laying around for someone who wanted some bandits put down.
Oops, nope. Leave command.
Wait here, Commander!
We're just gonna park my boat, like, right here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
I do appreciate people's trusting nature when it comes to those, though. There's a lot of them where Cassandra's just like, alright, what do you need done? And they're like, there's bandits, need them killed. And she's just like, oh, well,
You mean
you're in
these
luck,
bandits?
Because I already did that. And they're just like, oh, okay, here's your money. It's like, she could just be bullshitting you.
Yes, but
Actually, no, she couldn't, because I don't think the lie option ever works in this game.
I got it once, or like
Oh?
before you showed up. You can tell the dude on Mykonos, like, I'm not a Spartan, and he's like, I mean, you act like one, but fine.
How drunk was that guy?
Not very.
Huh. Interesting. Because I don't think I can recall a time that it worked for me. Although, at a certain point, I stopped trying. Because it just kept not working, so I was just like, ah, fuck it. It's usually more fun, to be honest, anyways.
I appreciate the dialogue options that we probably will not get to in this stream, but there are certain dialogue options that are like both of these options are lying to someone, and those are fun.
I'm curious, are you relying mostly on memory for these, or do you have a guide cracked open somewhere?
I am mostly relying on memory.
Okay.
Which is why there will be guides cracked open later for, let's say, one of the 3 stories, because I barely remember some of the cultist locations and quest lines to get to them.
I was just curious mostly because of one cultist I was thinking of that's really fun when it comes to the actual stabbing the cultist part.
Yeah, no, that one... I've learned something recently about that one, I think, if we're thinking of the same one. Where apparently you can...
Hold on, no, let me post a picture, and then you tell me if we're thinking of the same one. This is the most non-spoilery way to do it. Check the Discord to confirm.
Yes.
Alright.
Apparently you can use your eagle to help with that. Before you trigger that cutscene, you can, like, it'll show...
You can go check and see who's doing what beforehand?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Podarkis thought he was clever hiding weapons on dealers.
Do. Although, to be fair, you were talking about, wholesome things. We're definitely going to do one part of that side quest that is maybe not the most wholesome thing, because it's great.
When was I talking about wholesome things?
You were complaining about me not sleeping with Alcibiades and his goats.
Where did you get wholesome out of that?
Because you were saying that we were having wholesome fun, and I was not having any fun because it was all wholesome and whatever and whatever and whatever.
I don't...
Roll the tape!
I remember saying you were, like, being a goody two-shoes and all that, but I don't remember using the word
roll the tape back. That happens.
If you say so. Trust me, I'm tired enough that literally any lie prompt you use would work on me.
I'm not lying, though. I'm not, I'm not someone else over here.
You're not the kind of liar who'd fake a broken arm to get out of streaming games?
Yep.
Is it more funny if he's lying about the broken arm, or if he actually broke his arm to get out of streaming?
I think it's more funny if he actually broke his arm. to get out of streaming. I realize he actually broke his arm on accident, but the idea of him actually breaking his arm to get out of streaming is hilarious.
Alright. Just making sure we've got our story straight when we mock him later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me.
And? Is it done?
Bovarkis' guards will have to fight with their fists and on empty stomachs from now on.
Excellent.
So, what will you do once Bodarkis is dead and the rebellion is won?
The sad truth is I have no idea. For as long as I can remember, every day has been a struggle. To live, to love. Vengeance has all but consumed.
I'm already a demon, Kaz. Cassandra. Kazandra.
God damn it.
We have a lot in common. I was hoping when the smoke clears we could find somewhere quiet.
These people are really bad at rebelling.
Okay, you know, don't worry about it.
I know you've struggled to get where you are. You've had to fight and claw for everything you have. I know, because I've done the same.
Oh no, I dropped 20 frames there.
I'm glad the gods brought you to our source, Cassandra. Some time alone would be nice. You must have many ways.
It's time we got going. When Bovarkis learns of what happened on Vilos, he'll want revenge.
And
Whoop.
the first to suffer will be the Thelians.
Ocean vanishing temporarily, that was a little awkward. Oops.
I really liked the option there when she asked what you had in common. It was just, I wasn't expecting you to actually ask. That was just a pickup line. I didn't actually have an answer. I feel like if I was going to replay this game, I would have to play it more like that, of just complete jackass who really has no clue what they're doing. Just bumbling from one encounter to the next. In other words, make the story actually match the gameplay.
There's a bounty hunter over here.
I completely forgot this game had a quick save.
I also did until I just accidentally did it there.
Saw that pop up and was like, oh wait, you actually used the quick save? Weird.
No, I was trying to scroll the quest log and then... Ow, lion.
I will say, despite the menus and map for this game are very busy, they keep it from getting too bad.
Like, it's clear. This game is a victory
After
UI
you've used
design.
it for... Yeah, after you've used it for a little while, the UI definitely gets easier to handle.
Oh, whoops.
Why would you kill that man in front of his pet lion like that?
Don't worry about it.
It's really messed up.
I think that may have been a cultist that I just accidentally jumped the line and killed. Either way.
That happened to me in one of the areas I went to, where, I was just hanging out, and then I saw a lady riding a horse with a mercenary behind her, so I just offed them both, because I needed to get rid of the mercenary anyways, and then it was just like, hey, by the way, nice job taking out this cultist. And then I got this big quest line later where it's like, alright, there's 3 big cultists in the area that all need to be taken out before we can do a thing. And one of them was the lady I had already killed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, well, that works out.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember us talking about this, because I had something similar happen, but different. I think.
Then we can stick our blades in between his ribs, feed his liver to the dogs.
Before we start feeding organs to animals, can you get me to the nation's purse?
Our spies have located it in Mithriadis port. I'll have Praxis gather the troops.
best if it's just the two of us. Easier to sneak in and out undetected.
You just want me all to yourself, don't you?
I think the funniest thing is, despite missing 90% of the questing on this island, Cassandra and this chick still hooked up.
The fort will
Hey,
be
you know.
treacherous, and the gods can be fickle.
As long as you can get 1 or 2 flirting options in there, that's all it takes.
So what do you think of our islands?
I think
That
I
and
prefer
killing a
Mykonos.
tyrant.
I really don't like you shedding blood on Delos.
The priests are so terrified of dissipating the nation's treasure. Even about to give better shipped over to Mykonos.
What happens if they don't make it to shore?
Boat babies! I missed the context for that, but one of them just said boat babies, and I was just like, what?
Gods everywhere. I need to be careful. This fort
There's
has
something
some
about shipping
legendary
pregnant women to another island.
Ah,
should have spent some of that silver on
And it's like, what happens if they don't make it in time?
love boat babies.
Having babies on a boat seems unwise.
Especially in this time period. Like, today, maybe you
Yeah.
could do it, but...
Even these days, bad things happen on boats.
Really glad that guy was just there and let me teleport. Oh, I don't have any adrenaline. Whoops. Nope. Okay, there we go. So, like, that was about to be a very awkward jump if I had to, like, actually make that jump, but then I could just teleport to that guy. Like Final Fantasy 15 up in here. Just warp strike. Nope, nope. Sandra, that's tree. You are not in danger. You do not need to find a tree and hide behind it. Oh no. Stop beating up my lady friends.
I hope. When the people of Delos discovered Podarkis lost her, I could kiss you.
I'm available.
Holding you back.
You breathed life into me. If only you'd arrived on Delos before Thaletas.
You and Thaletas? But the way you were at each other's throats in the cave?
He's a stubborn, arrogant, glory-hungry Spartan. Behind all the bronze and brawn, there's a man I could see by my
It's a
side.
good.
This is all over.
Just, oh,
The two of you fighting Athenians on the beach sounds romantic. I'd hate to interfere. We should probably move. They're going to come looking for us.
I don't think I've ever really said thank you for coming. You've given us hope. I'll go back to the hive. But if you keep this up, Podarkis is as good as dead. I may finally have peace.
I got a smooch. It's me.
Welcome to being the third wheel.
Yep.
You're totally gonna tank the relationship, though, aren't you?
Why would I do that? I'm gonna be.
Because that seems like a thing you would do, and then later justify to yourself as not being fucked up.
Just go and murder that guy and just be like, what? No, those darn Athenians, they got him. I'm a good person. I deserve love.
You know, as many hookup options as there are in this game, I really don't understand why the DLC needed a, like...
A mandatory one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm looking for Kira.
Not here. On hunting. Want you with her, she said.
I'm in. Where is she?
Praying to the gods for a good hunt. The altar of Artemis. East from here, on the north bit of Cavern Point.
Thanks.
That guy is very tall.
All of the, like, brawler-type dudes in this game are gigantic. There's, like, 3 standard body types for people.
Tiny, normal, and... Child, normal, and huge.
And Big Show.
Burk.
Yep.
Keen-eyed Artemis, guide my path. I pray to you with all my heart that Cassandra doesn't scare off the animals with her heavy footsteps. I thought I was being quiet. If that was you being quiet, we'll have nothing but trampled grass to eat for dinner.
Nice out.
The flowers remind me of sweeter days. But your real concern should be, how skilled are you?
I do okay.
I've seen you hunt. You don't need my help.
Oh, I bet you capture any prey you lock those sad eyes with.
Sounds like a challenge.
Come, the ibex is swift. We're not going to catch any by standing and chatting.
Also, for people in Open Rebellion, they seem like super
Chill.
unconcerned with just hanging out in the open at altars in public.
Well, yeah, because you're in public. It's like, why would they attack you in the public? Because then all the people would be like, oh, they are actually good people, and the people who they are rebelling against are bad because they're just murdering people.
I mean, you could just stab them in public and then be like, hey, by the way, they've killed a lot of guards. And then bam, done.
There's a big wolf.
There are a lot of very large animals in this game. Have you been taking them down off stream?
I've not.
You haven't been doing the legendary animal nonsense?
No, that will be an on-stream thing later.
Okay.
Why is this 68 meters away? I am confused. Oh,
Same for me. I started by catching
That's
and
why.
eating rodents.
Was it because you had to go to the other one first, or?
no, it's because I needed
How far
to
we've come.
walk a specific path with Kyra.
Oh, should have stuck together.
Yeah.
Now show me how you use that weapon.
Well,
Follow me. Hurry.
You're bad at escort missions.
I really am.
See there, now the guards are willing to attack in public.
Tell Artemis I've got my eye
And
on
you can't
someone
tell me
else.
they weren't willing to attack because there was a temple, because the Greeks have a long history of attacking people in temples.
Oops.
Excellent thought.
I'm glad my bird got the 30 ibex for me, and I don't have to worry about it.
My people will be well fed, and the gods will have their sacrifice, thanks to you.
You're a great hunter. Why did you actually want me here?
Don't be naive. There's something between us, even though I know I shouldn't act on it.
Because you love Thaletas.
Whatever I did,
Do it.
tell you what.
What's up?
Oh, that changes things about Mykonos greatly. I just looked it up on the Wikipedia to find out what about, what about mythological stuff in
Is
Mykonos.
that a good thing?
So, okay,
I know a spot by the water. It's quiet.
in Greek mythology, Mykonos is named after its first ruler, Mykonos, the son or grandson of the god Apollo and a local hero.
I'm on your
The island is also said to have been the location of a great battle between Zeus and Titans, where Hercules killed the invincible giants, having lured them from the protection of Mount Olympus. According to myth, the large rocks all over the island are said to be the petrified testicles of the giants. Apparently, later, more toned-down versions of the myth changed it to the entire corpses of the giants, not just
That's-
their balls.
That's not fun.
It's not.
another challenge?
So just be aware every time you're on the island and crossing a boulder, giant testicles. Giant stone testicles.
Boat.
No. So the pirate has one blade at my throat and one at my stomach, and he says, "How do you want to die, Mr.
Apparently he actually did not do much as far as ancient Greece was concerned, but did get fucked up by the Romans.
He was so focused on me, he never noticed my spear in his leg. He
And
was
there's a
so
good
proud
song
when you
called
what happened.
Mykonos.
His leg.
They got attacked by the
I learned the
Ottomans.
trick my mother taught me.
Why is it so easy to talk with you?
Because we've lived similar lives, been through similar struggles, even though we grew up so far apart.
Got raided by a bunch of pirates very often.
Now, under the stars.
There was a battle between the British and the French in one of their harbors.
I laid eyes on you.
Space.
Apparently they had a really cool rebellion against the Ottoman Empire at one point. And apparently now they're mostly a tourist attraction.
Definitely my favorite island.
These people apparently left during the 19th century and were like, yeah, we're just gonna go to the mainland.
Thaletas can't know about this.
I agree. In time, he will. For now, he needs to focus on the rebellion.
So do we.
But first,
Oh god, this has gone bad.
The-
Sorry, what? You go first.
No, you first.
Okay. I was gonna point out the trivia section, or the unpopular culture section over here, where it says, the first stage of the video game Sonic Unleashed is heavily based upon the region.
Yeah.
And looking at all these islands, I can or all these pictures of the buildings and whatnot, I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Yep, no, they're right. What were you gonna say?
Just. Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh. Oh, did you do the thing?
Maybe. Actually,
Mykonos' nickname is the Island of the Winds.
Just gonna... I'm gonna do this quest real quick, because I believe this is a moderately important story quest that is hidden as a non-important side quest. Appreciate that guy being named Elector the Lucky Drunk. Clearly not very lucky. Boom. Got him.
I mean, he made it this long. That's worth something.
Should be extra careful in this area.
You with the eagle over here.
What's with all the whispering? Shh. If the soldiers hear us, they'll kill me. You're the Mystios working for Kira and the rebels, yes?
None of you business.
Who I work for is none of your business, stranger. Secrets are being kept from you, Mystios. Maybe you don't know who you really work for. If you know something, spit it out. If the soldiers see me, they'll kill me. Apollo knows they already tried. There's a house near the market, been boarded up for ages. Sneak your way.
Oh, right, this crazy lady.
Strange. I should find the house, see what this beggar has to say.
This quest is moderately important, and it's kind of bananas that it's just... You can totally skip it.
I believe this is the one that I did. Like, immediately after meeting those people, I did this quest. And then while I was there, I just killed that guy.
Bloody footprints. A child's. Must have been hiding in that chest. This woman was killed. Left in the open without dignity. Huh. An Athenian spear tip broke off in her ribs.
Question, did you ever really use the thing that lets you skip the time of day?
Rarely.
Okay.
If there was a side quest that was like meet whoever at night, then yes.
She's paying this woman to keep quiet. About what?
But
I don't
just
remember too many of those that had a specific time of day you had to do it.
Wooden dolls. A mother and child.
one engraved with M and the other with K.
Okay. Nothing else finds
Who could this possibly be about?
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery.
And what did the Mystios find? A body. A woman. She was killed by an Athenian spear. This is all? There was a letter from Podarkes. Said he'd kill them both if she broke her silence. Both? Why kill a child unless... Oh, it was his. Shh! They could be listening. Now tell me, quietly, what else did you find? The dolls. Engraved with the letters K and M. M is for mother. You asked who I worked for. The little doll with the K. The child was Kira. Yes, which means? By the gods. Podarkis is Kira's pater.
Very wise, Mistios. Very wise indeed.
Kira needs to know.
She'll never believe you. Never. Her whole life she hunts the man who sent Athenians to kill her mater in front of her terrified eyes. But the gods spared little Kira. She escaped.
Kira needs to know Podarkis is her father. But I won't confront her until I have proof.
The woman came to Podarkis' house one night, begged me to give him the doll Kira made for him.
If Podarkis had it, he might have kept it somewhere.
Only the gods would know.
I will find this doll.
Now,
Thank God that murder scene has been left undisturbed for the last, like, 25 years.
Yep.
If Podarkis hid that doll somewhere in his house, I'm going to find it.
What? That was weird.
There's the doll. This place is well guarded. Need to be
Whoop.
careful.
Hello. Pardon me.
Really appreciate that your bird can just see through walls.
She's a good bird.
Did they ever confirm a gender on the bird?
I don't know. He's a good bird.
Because it was always called Icarus, so I always assumed it was, named after Icarus, so I always assumed Guy Bird, but I don't know.
With a letter
Never really thought about it.
for pater.
Also, that's a terrible name for a bird, really.
Yeah.
The rebels deserve the truth as well. Blood is everything to some people. They could abandon her if they knew Podarkis was her father.
I was gonna say it would have been better to name it after Icarus' uncle, but all of a sudden I can't remember his fucking name. Something with a D.
If you had not asked me, I could have told you.
I gotta look this up because it's gonna bug me. Normally I'm pretty good. Daedalus, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right.
Normally I am pretty good with Greek mythology name pulls. I'm tired.
Where did I walk past the? Oh no, I need to go around a little more, I think. Oh, that does remind me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the reason why, like, where is it? Here's the Temple of Artemis, but this is the statue of Artemis Agraterra. Like, is that, what does the Agraterra part of that name mean?
I don't know why, but let me find out. Apparently, Agraterra literally just means the huntress.
Ah. It's a cool looking cave. That is all. I think I'm going the back way into this cave, but whatever.
So, yeah, apparently it's almost like an alias.
Ah.
It's applied to several different goddesses, apparently.
Where's Kira?
Or it's applied to, rather, another nymph.
Ready, Mistios?
And she was worshipped in Sparta under that name, etc.
That look on your face, so serious. Sit, relax, drink some wine.
What I'm about to say is for you alone.
Follow me.
This isn't a joke.
I will kill you where you stand. This can't be.
Kira, I'm sorry.
He took everything from me. How did you find this?
I found your old house. I know about your mother.
I can still hear her screams. A storm of blue
Okay, this
armor
makes
and
sense.
red blade
Apparently,
tore
all of the
through
Greek
our
gods actually had a shit ton of
I had to
epithets
run
that they were
from
worshipped
that to
under
escape.
on different islands
I
and
never
whatnot.
returned to that place.
It was best you didn't.
It's good you told me, Brian. The men don't need
She was
to know
sometimes
the
worshipped
truth.
as Phoebe.
But please, leave me for a while. I need to be alone.
I can't believe my tiny child friend is Artemis. Anyway, I will also say, like, I don't know, this part of this quest line was always kind of weird to me. Because it's like, oh no, this bad person is my dad, but he's still a bad person, so I don't know. If all of a sudden it turned out that my dad was oppressing a small Greek island and I was the leader of a rebellion against him, I'd probably still be like, well, this sucks, but my dad's still a dick.
But what if that Greek island had it coming though?
No. I don't think it does.
I mean, these people on this island mostly suck.
Rude.
Name one person on this island who's not a member of the rebellion who doesn't suck.
I also just want to point... First of all, name one person on this island who's not part of the rebellion.
Exactly. But
Second of all, this guy's name is Podarkas the Cruel. Like,
yeah. Uh-huh.
Why is there a discussion to be had here?
Huh.
That didn't... Oh, okay, no. Whoop! Big fire. And also bounty hunter. I'm just gonna one-shot, don't mind me. Eat it, Meliboyos the human fish.
Why are there so many human fish? What do you do to get that name exactly?
You be a human fish, I suppose.
What does that mean? What does it mean to be a human fish? I was really glad, by the way, when I found out you just had unlimited torches in this game.
Oh yeah, no, that's big positive benefit. It's gonna be like, whoop, hello. Whoop, hello. Oh, you have a lot of hit points. Hold on.
Was for my family, Malaka.
I'm just looking up all of these epithets of the various Greek gods.
She's not your daughter anymore.
Zeus has got a lot of names.
I, for one, am surprised by this fact.
Apparently he was worshipped under the name of Alistair.
I can't believe Alistair Black is Zeus. Oops. Alright, we've murdered that guy. An engraving, all arrows pierce shields. That seems useful.
That does seem handy.
I don't remember that at all, but... What am I missing? Why am I not remembering how to make this move forward? Do I need to do the call to arms? Yeah, may as well.
There was also a minor god called Gothos Daemon, who was a patron spirit of vineyards.
Uh-huh.
And then apparently it turned out that he's just an epithet of Zeus. Zeus
Great.
just hanging out, pretending to be another god to get drunk at vineyards. That asshole.
I mean, hey. Of all the things Zeus has done,
That's probably one of the least offensive, you're right. But still...
It is one of the least offensive and also one of the funniest. Alright, time to take over this place for the Sparta.
Apparently the reason they had so many
Oh!
epithets was that
That's not what I meant to do. The thing changed from talk to something else, and now I have to run away. Gotta go.
I'm just gonna watch and see how this goes. Did you just, like, walk up and stab the guy you were trying to talk to?
I stabbed the guy next to him.
Oh, okay. Good job. Cut to earlier, you were talking about how this game is a triumph of UI design.
Hey, that's not UI, that's,
What is it then? It's literally your fucking interface.
That's UX.
I was gonna say, apparently the reason that these gods have so many epithets is that it's actually incredibly easy to get one. Because, like, Zeus had the epithet Acrya because he had a temple built on a hill. He had an epithet called, where was I? It was just this Anchesmius or whatever, because there's a range of mountains called Anchesmos, and he had a temple or a statue of him was on those. So bam, he's also got that name.
Ah. Thing. Boy, those Spartans are angry about the fact that I accidentally killed that guy.
That you ran into the camp, and there was nothing accidental about that. From their perspective.
Well...
You literally walked into camp and just stabbed the dude in front of the commander.
It was an accident.
Yeah, but in-universe it was not.
There we go. They've chilled out enough that they're like, oh, thank goodness you're here, Eagle Bearer.
Thank
That guy was an Athenian spy. It's fine.
Run our shields through their skulls and spears through their hearts.
I'd be honored to fight with Sparta.
To battle.
Beating up this captain. Beating up this captain. Battle scenes, the most riveting thing. To be fair, they're actually really fun. They're just not easy.
Yeah,
They're not
just,
easy
you know,
to talk about.
You're stabbing guys. Stabbing guys is fun.
There we go. Maybe.
Like, stabbing dudes in this game is a lot of fun, but also you do a lot of it. I really like that Ring of Chaos thing that sends everybody flying. If you use the ability that puts your weapons on fire first, then it also sets everyone on fire when you do that.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah. Same with poison, I'm assuming, but I never really used the poison one that much. I was more about setting dudes on fire.
Oh, a dude with 2 maces is beating me up. Not the ability I meant to do. Nope. Lock on to this man, thank you.
Did you ever find that thing you were talking about, by the way, where if you go to a certain area, you find the commander or whatever?
I didn't, but then I looked it up and it was like, there totally is a thing where, like, sometimes after a while it'll be like, kill the whatever strategoi. I don't know if it's just like I'm not deep enough in the game yet for them to show up, or... But, like, I ran over to where they were, because that was where, like, all the Athenians were hanging out. And I did the Ring of Chaos, and then just 80 dudes went flying.
This guy's have a lot of health. Like, for non-level scaled, well, these guys are still level scaled, just less, right?
Yeah. It might be because I've only done attacking battles. I haven't done any defending battles.
Does that change anything?
That might be the reason. Because I remember seeing them a lot, but I did a lot of defending battles in...
Oh, I thought you were talking, like, as far as why these guys were so
oh, no.
spongy.
Well, they're
talking about the other thing.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they're also spongy because I believe attacking is harder than defending. Like, I think it pumps the difficulty up a little bit.
It is generally one difficulty thing higher. See, I did very few defensive battles. Like, I think I did one, maybe. Because again, the rewards are better in the offensive battles.
That's true.
So it's like, why would I ever do a defensive battle? Doesn't matter who's in charge of an island.
Because those dirty Spartans are dicks.
It doesn't matter who's in charge of an island, though. Everybody pays the same.
But who likes Sparta? Sparta. Words are hard.
I don't care about Sparta or Athens. I just want to get paid. The most immersive gameplay experience. Oh, fuck you, pay me.
There we go. And that's Mykonos, pretty much. Because this last mission is basically a cutscene that gives you experience and money.
Mykonos is a lot busier than Kefalonia.
Huh. Apparently Skullgirls is getting a physical release for the Switch.
Wild.
Comes with a vinyl soundtrack, which is actually rad.
Yeah.
If I were the kind of hipster asshole who wanted a vinyl soundtrack, I'd be way into that. It is a cool looking soundtrack, I guess.
People are happy.
As they should be.
If any game should have a vinyl soundtrack, it would probably be Skullgirls, because man, the soundtrack in that game is fantastic.
No freedom.
But
True.
where's Kira? It's not like her to miss a chance to drink with her troops.
She told me you kept her secret. I'm still shocked. Odarkis was a complicated man, but he was still her father. She snuck off to send him to the ferryman alone.
If Podarkis were my family, I'd have tied him to a tree and left him to rot.
You and many others on Delos. But this is still more celebration than funeral. There's wine to drink and tales to tell.
Also, the place doing the release for Skullgirls also has, like, weird Oxenfree merchandise, which is
Even
odd.
for ladies.
Oh, is it Fangamer?
You can find him.
No, Skybound?
Find him.
Oh.
Tell him how I lost this
Sk- That's the
Ready to
Ooh.
say?
Robert Kirkman joint, I think.
I don't know, that makes sense why The Walking Dead is at the top of this list of series then. Also something called Murder Falcon.
That sounds great.
It is apparently a comic.
Oh. That sounds less great.
It was apparently a comic about a metal band fighting evil.
Oh.
And one of their members is a biker mice from Mars looking eagle man with a giant cyborg arm.
Eh.
But I just appreciate that the Oxenfree merchandise over here, one of them is just a series of pins that all say nope. It's like a little speech bubble pin that says nope.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
$10
Is,
for a pin that says nope seems like a bit much, though.
Is After Party coming out this year or next year?
I want to say it was supposed to be this year.
Praying. This was
I
my
believe the thing said 2019.
What?
I'm hoping it's this year, because man, I really want to play that.
mine.
That looks rad.
You took Podarkis. You took these islands. You took Kira, my love.
No one belongs to you, Thaletas. I didn't take your glory. I helped you.
You did nothing. We were in love, you know. We can't be
This guy's
against
very
her.
unhappy
I can
that I
still have her heart. Still prove
banged
to
his
her
lady
I'm the
friends.
warrior she wants.
Well,
Oh,
he can get over it.
well, no, he's gonna die now.
Alright.
Why'd my overpower do so little damage?
Can't fight forever. Death is close. You are really...
It seems odd there's not another way to resolve this where you knock him unconscious or whatever. Like, you can't non-lethally finish him off.
To be fair, that guy's a dick.
He is, but you'd still think there'd be an option to, like, knock him out and then be like, hey, fuck off. Considering all the other assholes in this game that can end up being recruited to your boat.
Go into the river of black night and embrace the boundless gloom.
Oh, by the way, did you catch the Up Up Down Down Battle of the Brands today?
I did.
It's so
That
good.
was so good.
Ah, so good. I really like. I want to see the video for whatever story they were talking about with EC3,
Yeah.
where they wrestled on a ring that was slanted at an angle right after Tyler Breeze had his wisdom teeth taken out. That sounds like the kind of match I want to see.
That, yeah. Yeah.
The ring is slanted, and also one of them is drugged to hell and back.
They used to feel vengeful. Now, angry.
Gotta give this dude a respectful burial.
Yeah.
Unlike fucking Corpsey down there on the beach.
Time. I gave my
You just left that guy for, like, fish.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awkward later.
When
Like,
she
you gonna
notices.
tell anybody? You gonna tell anybody that body's down there? Or
Nope.
just alright.
This,
This is cruel, and the gods are wicked.
Right here, right now, all that matters are the people who have fought for you.
they need you. Ignore the corpse on the
Whenever I
beach
told-
down there.
See, whenever I told her I knew what she was feeling, I was honest because I did kill my father. I wasn't a coward about it.
The rebellions. They need me now more than ever. Thank you.
Hey, it didn't have the,
He's gone. Your Evans
it didn't have the lie thing on it. He would have loved this party. I'm sure he would have. Ah, excuse me. I feel like a sneeze coming on, but also it's not happening, and it's really irritating me.
Side note, I really appreciate the saga of Pat's Twitter account over here, where he did a stream, I want to say it was on Saturday or Sunday, of Devil May Cry 5, where he stayed up to an ungodly time of night, drinking just a shit ton of Red Bull. And then just suddenly, for the next couple of days, they're keeping things like, yeah, the stream is delayed. For some reason, I'm not feeling good today. It's like, oh, I wonder why. What could possibly have happened that would impact your health in any way? You dumbass. Don't stay up for, like, hours and hours on end chugging energy drinks. It's a bad move.
Up to 2 successful lies.
Did she ask where Thalatos was, and you were just like, haven't seen him?
No, she's like, oh, Thalatos is getting promoted to general.
It's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's a good thing he flew off to, you know, go be a general real quick.
They are, but soon I'll set safe.
Let the fates come when they may. Tonight, Cassandra, we are together. All of us. One family.
I don't think this happened the last time I played this game, or this, like, side quest, but also I did not, I did not do the love making with Kyra last time.
Oh. I'm honestly kind of surprised you did not do that the last time as well.
I feel like I did something weird and just, like, it never really showed up. Like, I did something quite out of order.
Watched the romance.
Yeah.
We've been here long enough.
No speech.
Oh, Cassandra. Heroes like you are meant
Barnabas is like, no speech, that's not...
Oh, I was gonna ask something. Did you ever have anyone from your, like, crew on your ship show up in a quest line?
No.
Because I totally had that happen once in the entire game, and it was super fucking weird. Because there's that lady from the Fortnite quest.
Oh, yeah.
You can not kill at the end and recruit to your ship.
Uh-huh.
Which I did, and then later in the quest with Barnabas' like nephew or whatever, there's a part where a dude walks up and is like, hey, what's up? At the end of that quest line, and then that chick walked up and ran him off. And then I had a chance for like a romantic thing with her instead. It was like the Yukiko interrupting a date thing. It was like, wait, so were there other people I could have put on my boat and did not that would have showed up on other quest lines? Or it was super weird.
I don't know, maybe. To be fair, most of the time I just used Evie and, you know, other people. Oh, Socrates, what are you doing here? Go away.
What is he doing here?
Do you remember what you told me when you first set foot on these streets?
I said we came here to help people.
That's what we set out to do, and that's precisely what you did. They don't call you...
Socrates is like, oh, I heard there was a party. I love parties.
I was gonna say, he said he came here to teach, but also he's leaving tomorrow morning. He showed up for a day.
Where do we sail to next?
The world is ours and the wind is at our backs. We sail for adventure, Barnabas, just as we always do.
Alright. So that's the Mykonos stuff. It's big. It's not important, but it's interesting. So that's why we do it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'm pretty sure... Wait, was anyone on that island even a cultist?
Yeah, Podarks.
Okay.
Podarcus
He was,
is-
I wasn't
yes.
sure if he was or not, honestly.
So I guess you do have to do it eventually, but... BioWare says Anthem is here to stay. Womp womp. I know last time I was like, I'm so done with making fun of Anthem because it's a little old, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
but
You're back on
then
board with making fun of Anthem.
I don't know, just to cover the new news of, oops, melee damage is tied to average equipment level,
Uh-huh.
and if you have a support item, it takes that into account. But if you just don't have a support item equipped or a support whatever equipped, then it takes the average of all the things you have equipped and
Yeah.
doesn't put in a 0 for the missing support thing.
Um. So it just jacks it up by,
Yeah.
a massive amount. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh right, this is when we go back to Athens and everything is sad.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot this happened this early. But I guess I mean it's not like that early cuz I'm not doing side quests. Like if you were, playing this game not on New Game Plus, this would be, I don't know, let's say 20, 30 hours in maybe. That's probably much. 15, 20. I don't know. I'm bad at remembering and estimating time.
Sorry, I just noticed this thing where apparently in India, they have banned PUBG, and 10 people were arrested for playing the game.
We put all our money. We put all our money in
Fortnite. A hostile attitude.
Fortnite and Apex. That's what we want our countrymen to play.
Cassandra, you're back.
Hi, small child.
Wait, where? I'll be right back. See you at the Spacia.
Bye, small child.
Sometimes I think you are too much like me.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do I need to stand around and wait for him to say a line? Oh. He said the words.
Oh, Cassandra, you returned to Athens. What's left of Athens, the world we built, is crumbling at our feet.
It's as loud as a battlefield out there, and as violent.
They're calling for Pericles' head, as though he should know how to handle this catastrophe. No one is prepared for the end of the world.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her shape.
Cassandra, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
The reason I came back to Athens was to talk to you about Myrine.
Your mother will live to see tomorrow. My love won't live to see another sunset.
You've had many sunsets with him. I've spent all my nights alone.
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's worth a shot.
Apparently,
Hey,
the Epic Games
Pericles.
Store launcher scrapes your Steam information whenever you launch it, so that's fun.
Yeah.
It's Cassandra.
It's embarrassing. Someone so strong seeing me like this.
You don't look so good,
I
Pericles.
admit you don't quite look yourself.
I don't feel like myself either.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's usually Phoebe who does the delivering. At least I'm alive. Though I can't say the same for my city.
It's a shadow of what it was.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony. Much has changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the eye.
You'll recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
It's my time. The plague chooses no favorites. I feel the fate Athens. Its people.
Pericles is sad.
No, you haven't.
You're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so. I should be out there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. That's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned me.
It's not the gods' fault. It's the world. It's turned upside down.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But Aspasia,
Aspasia's right.
she often is. But not about this.
Apparently, in regards to that thing with Anthem and the average damage and all that nonsense,
My Aspasia,
apparently that also applies to your other stuff. So if you equip only one legendary item, you can do crazy amounts of damage, but also you've only got one thing equipped, so you'll probably end up dying pretty fast. But it totally works.
Great.
Pericles. You took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about the fair. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's alright.
Aspasia, there's a plague. You've seen the streets. She's just a child.
Give her the credit she deserves. She's more of a fighter than I was at her age.
I told Pericles the cult is in Athens. It's too dangerous.
The cult? I thought it was the sickness, though.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Here.
Alright, time to go find the small child. Nothing could possibly bad have happened. Yeah, you heard me. That was a sentence.
Also, I just want to point out, again, why that person is the worst. Are we trying to avoid spoilers for this game while you play it?
A little bit, I would say.
Alright, because I was going to say something, but I don't know a way to say it in a way that's not spoilery. But did you catch that bit where she sent Phoebe off to a dangerous situation? And then Cassandra was like, wait, you can't do that, the Colt's out there. And then she was like, oh, the Colt? I thought he was just talking crazy. Did you catch that bit?
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's not that dangerous, there's no such thing as a cult. That's crazy talk.
That's crazy talk. Why would there be a cult in the...
This is probably my biggest problem with the game, is there is not an option to rage stab that person immediately following this sequence. Like, it is infuriating on a personal level, they do not let you kill that person. And honestly, I think the game would still, the story and stuff would still totally work if they let you kill that person here.
Probably. Hold on.
And it would make for a really funny reveal later.
It would.
It was just like, ah, you found this person you were looking for. Oh, whoops. Well, problem solved itself, didn't it?
Yeah.
Glad Phoebe wasn't here.
Well,
Hopefully she's safe. Deimos must be carrying through on his threat.
well, that seems bad. Whoop. Speaking of seeming bad, gotta go. Oh dear.
Phoebe! No! Hey! Stop!
Well, this has gone poorly.
Oh no. Hold on. I'm just gonna... I gotta listen to a thing real quick, I'll be right back.
Oh dear.
Phoebe! No, no, no.
Okay, yeah. This is a clip of the lead producer for Anthem talking about one of their, like, DLC item pack things.
Uh-oh.
It's like one armor set and a single gun, and calling it, quote, one of the most generous offerings in video game history. Which is pretty good. See, I'm disappointed that a scene like this doesn't end with, like... Literally, the screen should just be red from here until, like, a time skip happens. And everyone you meet, you should just be stabbing.
Eat it, Hippocrates and Socrates.
I don't fucking care! Tell me where Aspasia is!
Cassandra!
I'm sorry, Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should be there.
Gotta go.
I think we'd better go meet.
I agree, my friend, I agree.
No. Oops. Expecting that to be the next quest, but did it not? Why no track? Also, I appreciate that, like, all of the other quests vanish when you get to this point. She's like, nope, you run over here. I'm pressing the stab button, but it's not working.
There you are, Cassandra. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work.
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be
I like this lady saying, no, it's not true that this child is dead. And like, what? No.
It was out of my hands.
Out of your hands? You sent her away. You could have protected her.
What I asked of her was needed to protect Pericles. She lived to help others, Cassandra. She lived to help you.
That doesn't matter. She had to sacrifice herself for others over and over.
And those who sacrifice themselves deserve more glory than any other. She is a hero in her own right.
I hope she knew that.
Aspasia, you're here. Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's
And then the
inside.
goon squad is here.
He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Pericles?
Go!
Well, that's not gone well.
Pericles,
Oh god. Everything I read about Anthem just makes me hate it a little bit more. Because apparently the project name was Dylan, because they wanted to, quote, change the way we see video games, the way Dylan did with music. As in Bob Dylan. Because goddammit, BioWare. Also, oh yeah, look who it is.
Yeah.
To be fair, that Pericles guy sucked.
Wow.
He did. He was terrible.
What?
all is lost in
He was terrible.
What?
Did you ever talk to that jackass?
Yeah.
He hid away in 3 parties while Athens was going to shit.
We need to get her out of Athens.
It's like, oh, I'm just gonna hold up here with all my philosopher buddies and we're all gonna get wasted in this fucking manor. And it's like, yeah, sure, the rest of the town sucks and everything's terrible. Hey, go do my dirty work for me, would you? Thanks. It's gonna hang out with my fucking terrible mistress and all my drunk philosopher buddies. I'm a great leader. I'm a man of the people, is what I am. He deserved it.
Harsh.
Why is there no option to fucking break Aspasia's neck right here? Ah, it just ticks me off. Like, they had a good scene and they ruin it with the follow-up.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if you want this shit to be a Greek tragedy, go all the way.
We have to move. Stay close, just in case.
Everybody on the boat. Hello.
Leon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm not going.
Leave! Don't
them go.
Pardon me. Oh boy. Love bounty hunters to show up in the middle of big fights. So we're just gonna take him out real quick. Oops, that was not who I meant to do that to, but whatever. Eat it.
It's all clear now. Let's go.
Oh, did you hear about Japanese cocaine? Recent Japanese cocaine man is being patched out of Kingdom Hearts 3 as well.
Ah, he was in Kingdom Hearts 3?
He's the Japanese voice of Olaf in Frozen. Which, yeah, no.
Yep, that's perfect.
Which led to a joke from a different friend of mine saying that they should just change the song to "Do You Want to Do Some Blow, Man?" Doesn't have to be some blow, man.
God damn it. That's fantastic.
Everything she deserves and more.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting about the cocaine thing. Oh man.
I expect to see you both again, alive.
It's weird how seriously Japan takes cocaine.
Yeah.
Considering how lackadaisical we are about it here in America, where everybody does cocaine.
Hi, who's Japanese cocaine man? I just kind of came in the middle of this.
His name is Pierre Taki. He is a Japanese musician slash actor who was in Judgment, the Yakuza studio game. And he got arrested in a big cocaine sting, and then Sega was like, oh, hold on, and they stopped all sales of Judgment.
Yeah, they appear to have, like, straight up decided, it's so weird, the idea that they have this giant game they spent a ton of money on, probably. And then it's like, oh wait, one of the people involved did cocaine? This whole game has to come to a grinding halt.
Because we need to recast...
Apparently they went back and deleted all of their previous tweets talking about the game.
In Japan.
Yeah. But what about, like, Tronbon?
What?
The voice actor of Teasel, yeah. Do you know about that?
No.
No. What did he do?
I think he got arrested for possession of child pornography.
Oh no, that was the Rurouni Kenshin guy. Or something.
It could have been both. I don't know.
No, allow me. Phoebe was mine.
I know the Rurouni Kenshin guy got arrested for child pornography,
Yeah, he did.
and then was like, I'm sorry, and then his stuff was in Jump Force and all the other things.
Yet another murder to the cult's credit.
Because child porn not as big a deal as cocaine, I guess, which seems backwards, but, you know.
For now, let us
Well,
look
apparently it was the American voice actor for Teasel who was involved in that.
at
which might be different than the Japanese voice actor being involved.
Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of
But
All I'm saying is I don't think they ever pulled those games, so...
Yeah, but I think it's probably because it was the American voice actor who got in trouble and not,
Fair enough.
like, in Japan.
And also, he wasn't doing cocaine, at least.
Yeah.
So that's obviously more important.
But he's also being, because he was the Japanese voice of Olaf from Frozen, so he's being patched out of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, that too.
And then this is also somewhat Yakuza related in that the guy who played Tanamura in Yakuza 4 got recast for the PS4 remakes because he was accused of doing cocaine and then retired from acting via fax.
Wow.
Ready when you are, Commander.
He was also the guy who played Phoenix Wright in that live-action Ace Attorney movie.
Yeah, looking it up. I'm not sure if I was right about that Teasel thing, but I thought I remember hearing that some years ago.
It's alright, the accusation's been thrown out, so it'll certainly stick.
Yep.
It's how the internet works.
Anyway, we'll probably head over. Well, let me check my timer here. Oh yeah, no, we'll make it to Naxos and then call that a stream. I have a skill point. We'll spend a skill point, make it to Naxos, and call that a stream.
Sorry. Years ago, on a bright night like this one, my old friend
Barnabas is going to talk about sailing and
heard our name
all good things.
in the middle of the darkness. The song was so sweet, we forgot how to sing. Don't tell me. Who saw the songs? I covered my ears to drown out their chants. But when I went to warn Karos, he was gone. I never saw him again. When the sea calls, you never know where it will lead you. Karos might be king of some far
He's
away
probably
land by
dead.
now. Never know.
I still think Barnabas is probably the best character in this game. He's definitely my favorite.
He's neat.
Oh yeah, so there was a rumor that the Legends titles weren't on PSN because Rob Smith, voice actor for Teaselbon, is a convicted pedophile.
Yeah.
But
But
that
it
was
turned out
not
it was actually apparently related to energy drinks.
nice. That's even better.
Yeah, the thing said that apparently because there's energy drinks in Legends 2, or... Yeah, I think it was in Legends 2, where they were an actual energy drink in Japan you buy out of vending machines. But it was a licensed deal, so they don't allow PS1 Classic releases where the source code has been altered in any way. So to go in and remove the licensed references would change the code of the game, so it would never get an official PS1 Classic release, or whatever.
Weird.
Nice.
Honestly, all that makes me think of is like a virtual console release of Wave Race 64.
Mm-hmm.
When like all the Kawasaki ads just got replaced with Wii and DS ads.
I forget if they did that for 1080 as well. I think they would have kept the Hilfiger, however you pronounce it, clothing in there.
I don't know, I didn't. I have 1080 on actual N64, not
I have 1080 on everything.
Every possible 1080.
Yep. Well, I mean, there's only the two of them.
Every possible 1080.
The 1080 snowboarding, the 1080 avalanche, the 1080 Ti, the 1080...
Actually, I don't have the Ti. I just have a regular 1080.
Oh. So not every possible 1080 is what I'm hearing.
Nope.
Alright. Welcome to Naxos. We're gonna hang out with our mom next time. She's a cool lady. Don't listen to Make Me Mad's lies.
She's terrible.
Whoa, frame rate got real good there as I try to make it to the viewpoint. Okay, I lied. We're gonna get this viewpoint, and then we're gonna call it a stream.
This temple is for the god of wine. Dionysus.
Never be stream over.
Bet Marcus would like it here.
It's been going for a bit.
It's been going for 2 hours plus.
Yeah, I know.
This is an extra life day. I'm not streaming for 24 hours over here.
Oh, you should have saved an Assassin's Creed for that. You should have saved Unity for that.
No, that'll be...
you shotgun the worst Assassin's Creed game all at once.
That'll be 3 remastered when that comes out. Anyway, it's going to do it for tonight's Odyssey stream. Join us next time when we hang out with our mom. Night, everybody.
Join us next time. Find out who else has done cocaine.